I'm not gonna keep you waiting for too much longer, but there is one quick intermediary lesson that we have to go through before implementing the theme, and that is installing and setting up Shadcn. See this little picker that pops up once I click here, and the many other components that you can see there? They are from a component library called Shadcn UI. And it allows you to build your own component library with many components such as dashboards, cars, tasks, playgrounds, forms, and a lot more stuff. And as you can see, it is really clean and simple, supports Next.js and Tailwind out of the box, and it doesn't impose its own rules. You just use it and style it with Tailwind as you would style your own component. So let's go through the docs and the process of installing Shadcn. We can go to ui.shadcn.com/docs and then move over to installation with Next.js. We already have the project installed, so we just need to run the CLI. Copy this command, go back right here and paste it in your terminal. npx shadcn UI add latest init. Immediately, we'll be asked a series of questions. Would you like to use TypeScript? Yes. Which style would you like? We're going to use the default one. Which color would you like to use? We're going to use slate. Where is your global CSS located? Let's just verify. The globals is going to be within the app, so that can remain the same. We can just press enter. Would you like to use CSS variables for colors? We're going to say yes. Where's your Tailwind CSS? It's just in the root route, so we can press enter. Configure the import alias, that's fine. Import utils lib, that's fine as well. And then are you using React Server components? We're going to press yes. Write configuration to components JSON, yes. So everything is done. We just have to press enter many times. And now our Shadcn installation has been completed. That is great. Now you might notice that as soon as we installed Shadcn, we started getting these weird yellow squiggly lines saying that we don't have our fonts. That's because Shadcn added an additional tailwind.config file, this time a JS file, but we want to stick with our TS one, so you can simply delete the newly created .js one. But as you can notice, some warnings are still here, and that's because on top of changing the tailwind config, it also overrode the globals file right here. So what we can do is simply bring back the global CSS to its previous glory by using the code we had before. So below this lecture, there's going to be the previously used globals.css file, which you can simply copy and paste. And now if we go back, the error is still here. So let's look into it together. At least we know that ESLint and Prettier are working well and alerting us of the issues. So it's saying class name flex between is not a Tailwind CSS class, but it indeed is because we added it as our own set of classes in the globals file. So once we added it here, it should recognize that it is a special class. So going back to our navbar, you can see that if I reopen the file, it's gone. Okay, that means that we are good.